Hey guys, it's me, and today I want to do my March, April, May, April favorites video for you. I apologize, my room is still in kind of a disarray because we haven't exactly finished unpacking yet from our move. I'm just a little bit in shambles when it comes to filming. So I did want to do my April favorites for you. I'm gonna have to try to get through this as fast as possible because I'm trying to do a few videos today, and also my daughter is napping and that only lasts for so long. So I'm gonna start off with face products. Right now I've been really loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills, I can't talk, Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit palette. I've talked about this before. I've had this for almost over a year now. Since it released, I picked it up as soon as I could get my hands on it. Basically, it's just a 6-pan palette. I believe you can buy them separate now in individuals, but I haven't really been using it to contour as much right now because I've fallen in love with another product which I will share with you. But I have been loving this color right here. It's the pale pink kind of setting powder. I don't know how to get these bad boys out, else I would tell you what the number is. If I can, I'll try to get this thing out and I'll tell you what this color is below if you're interested. But this pink matte powder has been amazing in setting my under eye. I use 2 different powders to set it. This one I use at the very end after I've bronzed and contoured and highlighted, because it really mattes down this area and it just brightens it so much. It's just amazing. I know a lot of people like the Ben Nye banana powder, but I've noticed that the yellow actually contrasts with my skin, and the pink really just makes my under eye really look bright and pop, and it stays matte all day, and I really have been loving this, and it doesn't crease. The next thing for under eye, since we're talking about the powder anyways, is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I had somebody ask me which one this was. I'm not sure, it just says loose setting powder translucent. I know that there's 2 different colors. One of them is a brightening. I'm not sure if this is the brightening one or not. It's more of the yellowy pinky tone than it is the bright pinky tone, so if that helps. But I picked this up while I was in IMATS, and I have been absolutely loving this to set my under eye and my entire face. The second I put my concealer on under my eye or my foundation, I take a big fluffy brush and I just pat this in, and it just makes everything stay in place. It doesn't cake or crease, and it's just really light and so finely milled that it's beautiful. So I would highly suggest this for anyone. It's pretty expensive, but it does last for a very long time. Next, talking about bronzers. You guys know I love my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I still do use that regularly, but I gotta say for the last 2 weeks I have been obsessed with this Vita Liberata bronzing powder. This is the Crystal Minerals Self-Tanning Bronzing Minerals, and I absolutely love it. I mentioned this product in my What's New in Beauty products last month, which I will have another one of those coming up next week, because I was sent a few more products I want to share with you guys, and Vita Liberata sent this to me, and I had no clue what this product was or the brand was, because I've never really been into self-tanning products, but I am absolutely obsessed with this product. It is so beautiful. I'm wearing it today as my bronzer. The lighting's really weird right now, so I don't know if my makeup's coming up really harsh, but in natural daylight it looks gorgeous, like absolutely gorgeous. With this little kabuki brush that it comes with, it's so soft and it just really applies everything smoothly, flawlessly, doesn't cake, and it just is so beautiful and glowy. I will say, somebody asked me how long the tan lasts because it is a self-tanning mineralized bronzer. I honestly can't give you a very good description of how long it lasts, just because I use chemical peels and scrubs regularly. So for me, the tan lasts overnight. Like, I will put this on like sometimes just to make my face look less dead the next morning. Like, I'll just kind of put it in my high points just to look, you know, more healthy, more awake, that kind of thing, because everybody knows they look better with a tan. And so I'll do that when I'm not doing a makeup day, because this stuff is just that great. And the next day, after I've washed my face and stuff, the next day that tan is still there. So again, I can't tell you how long it lasts. I haven't done like a longevity last, but it definitely does self-tan to a certain extent, and it's just a really pretty, beautiful product. This is cruelty-free, gluten-free, vegan, and then also I think it might be organic as well. So this is an amazing product. Check it out. They sell them at Sephora. Thank you, Vita Liberata, for sending this to me, because I really would never have tried it had you not. This has been my go-to eyeshadow look for the last, I want to say, month or so. So if you've seen me in pictures, this is what I've been using. I've been obsessed with these little singles I picked up from Urban Decay. The first one is in the color X, which is a really beautiful champagne-y pink color, but it's got some really bright gold shimmers in it. It's gorgeous. And then also this color Free Love, which is, again, it's along the same lines as it's got these really gold pigmented shimmers, flecks in it, but it's also like a peachy like tangerine-y pink, if that makes sense. They're both very gorgeous. I have been using both regularly just on my actual lid, and they are just so gorgeous. The pink is a little bit dark, so be aware of that, and they're very, very shimmery, but the best one that I've been using on the lid is the X. So I've been using the X all over my lid, and then I've been combining it with my Stila Mind palette and combining two different shades, the Observation, which is like a purpley taupey brown, and then the bottom left color, which is Understanding, which is like a purpley reddish brown, if that makes sense. So I've been combining those and putting those in my crease and defining my eye, and the way they blend together is just gorgeous. It's something about this like weird metallic-y gold shimmer that just really sets off the eye look. And then I've been topping that off with Rice Paper by MAC and using that as a highlight, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's such an easy look to do. It's just been my go-to look, and I love these shadows so much. So yeah, I've never really been into buying single shadows before, but honestly, like when I see a color that I really, really like, it's just way more cost effective sometimes to just buy the one instead of having a palette where you only use 2 colors out of the 20s. Moving on to another thing that is like something that I'm obsessed with and I have probably too many of, perfumes. I have really been loving these 2 perfumes because it's becoming more summery, more light. The first one being Stella McCartney's Stella. I've made quite a dent in this. I've had this for a year now. This stuff is just so, it just smells so good. It smells rosy, it smells florally, but not like grandma florally. It smells kind of musky at the same time, so it's not too sweet. It's just a really nice light scent that lasts a really long time. I've put it in my hair and on my body, and it just smells really good. Stella McCartney just came out with another perfume called Stella, but it's like the second version. It's like a pink polka dotty type of bottle, and it smells similar to this, but it's a little bit lighter. It's less musky than this one, and I think I might pick it up just because I really like the whole Stella McCartney line. I have Lily, which is a deeper, more cologne-y smell, but for summer I'm really loving this, and I think that I will pick up the other one just because it's a really nice, light, clean smell as well. Another perfume I've been absolutely loving. It took me so long to buy this perfume because I kept getting samples of it, but then after I ran out of my last sample and after I made quite a dent in the Scentbird one that they sent me, I was just like, I should just go buy the whole bottle because I've been using it for 2 years now and I love it, so that should give me enough like proof that I should make the commitment to buy it, and that is the Burberry Body Tender Spray. I used to wear Burberry Brit a lot, but it's a little bit too deep for the summer for me. It's way too cologne-y. It's a little bit too licorice-y smelling, if that makes sense. Burberry Body Tender, however, is just a really nice, light, clean smell. I would say it's a really good linen clean smell without smelling like downy or like, I don't know, like sometimes linen smells can kind of smell too soapy. This is just like a crisp, clean linen smell. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It smells so good. So it's just, this is a really good perfume if you're looking for a summer perfume, in my opinion. Moving on to nail polishes. You guys know I love sharing the colors that I'm into, you know, in whatever season. I've really been getting into a new product line, which is Nails Inc. I have a few of their nail polishes. They're a little bit more on the pricey side, and I have a ton of SC and OPI, so I thought I'd start venturing into new nail polishes just because I've heard such good things about them. And Nails Inc. is actually a really good brand. I do like their nail polishes. In regards to their formula, they do stay on the nails for a very long time, and they do have an amazing selection of colors. I think that's the biggest reason why I am purchasing their products now, is just because their color selection is so great. I feel like I've kind of been burnt out on SC and OPI because I have so many of their colors that it's just kind of like they're all starting to look the same, whereas Nails Inc. is, their color line is just different somehow. I don't know how to explain it, but they show up differently on the nail and they just look different in the bottle, and they're just really, really pretty. These are the Nails Inc. Gel Effects, these little minis that I have in my hand. They sell these little minis in a spring line pack. I believe it's most of the spring line, not the entire line, but I thought what a great way to try their, you know, new line and all their new colors without making the commitment of buying a full one. So I've really been loving these. I haven't tried every single color yet, but I have tried 4 out of the 6. And the ones that I've tried have been Cornwall Road, which is this like minty, it's not even minty, it's more like a light teal, which is really, really pretty. And this Regent's Place, which is really light pale blue. And then Chilton Street is really, really pretty as well. And then also Colville Muse, I'm probably mispronouncing that, is a really beautiful nude. This one I will definitely be picking up a full size on, the nude one, because it is the first nude that I have put on my nails that doesn't make my hand look dead. It just really complements my skin tone, so I absolutely love this. The one complaint I have about this these, and I don't think it's all Nails Inc because I do have big bottles of Nails Inc nail polishes that don't do this, but the mini ones for some reason dry out really fast. These are a little bit streaky with just one coat, so you want to do 2 coats just to make it opaque, but I usually do 2 to 3 coats, and by my second coat when I go around, it's really thick and really stringy, so you really have to work fast and work with the product. But again, I don't think the full-size bottles are like that. At least I'm hoping they're not, because the other Nails Inc full-size bottles I have do not do that, so I'm hoping it's just the mini ones, because again, I do want to pick up this nude one in a full size because it is just a very beautiful color. 2 other Nails Inc polishes that I've been really loving. One is the Victoria Beckham Nails Inc color in, which one is this? Bamboo White. So I've had this for a few months. This is a really beautiful color. I do own the red one as well that comes in the white bottle because it was just one of those things where they were limited edition. You guys know I love my nail polish. I picked up both of them. I am not as big of a fan of the red one yet. I think I'm gonna keep it just because I think I need to be a little bit more tan for it to look right, but this white one is really gorgeous. The formula is really nice. It stays on your nails for a very long time. It is a very complimenting nudish white color, but I will be completely honest with you and say that I don't think it's worth the $25 because these are the limited edition Victoria Beckham colors. They are $25 each, and I did have somebody ask me, oh, it's a really beautiful color, but would you suggest buying it? I think if you have the money, this is a really gorgeous color to have, and if you're like me and you love your nail polish and having that kind of collection and you like having things to look at, that kind of thing, I would highly suggest picking this up. But if you do not have the money for it, do not pick it up. I think there are other colors that are very similar to this that are cheaper, and I don't think the name of Victoria Beckham is worth the extra $10 compared to the other Nails Inc colors. With that being said though, it is one of my favorites this month just because I do really like the color, and I don't own any other colors because why would I buy them if I already have one? But like I said, I don't think it's worth $25, but again, for me, it was just something that I wanted to have for my collection. The last nail polish favorite that I have, I picked this up during the VIB Rouge sale, my first purchase there. This is Lily Road. This is part of the new white collection. Oh my goodness, I love this stuff. This is the most beautiful color of white that I've ever had on my nails. I feel like certain white nail polishes make it look like you have like whiteout on your nails. I remember in high school, some girls would actually put whiteout on their nails and paint them during school, and that's what most whites remind me of. These are the new white collection, which they have like, this one is like a more purpley pink toned one, and then they have a more pinky toned one, and a more green toned one, and a more blue toned one, and basically it's just a new take on white. It's a off white, but the off part is that it's blended with a different type of color. So this one is just a gorgeous complementing color. I wore it in one of my day in the life videos where we went to the hands-on museum, and I have gotten so many comments of what color was I wearing, and it's this one. I will say that this one is a little bit pricey as well because it is Nails Inc, and would I suggest it over say Orly or Essie or other cheaper brands or even Sally Hansen? I'm gonna say yes. I would say if you're looking for really good white nail polish or just a really pretty white pink nail polish, I would splurge on this just because it's really nice. The opaqueness, the formula, the way it stays on your nails, the way it makes your nails look, it gives you that cushiony kind of gel effect look. It's worth it to me. I really like this color, and I've talked about that enough, so I would suggest this. That's the beauty products I want to talk about are hair and facial skincare products. The first thing is the Soap & Glory Scrub Your Nose in a 2-minute T-Zone Detox Scrub with natural superfruit yuzu. I don't know what yuzu is. Yuzu the doozu. I don't know what that is, but apparently it's in a lot of their face products. I picked this up when Soap & Glory was going out of Sephora and everything was like 40 to 45% off. I really like this stuff. It is very similar, like I mentioned on my Instagram, to the Kate Somerville Exfoliate that I am obsessed with. It's basically, I would say the only difference between the two is that the Exfoliate you're supposed to use all over your face, and it really does make your face feel smooth and clean and more awake. This is more for your T-zone area or anywhere that you have pores. So I do it right here, right here, right here, and right here, and you just scrub it into your face after you're done washing your face for about 2 minutes, and then you rinse it off, and my pores are super clean, and it's super smooth there. It's just a really nice product. So I'm hoping, because it's the only one I have now and I love it, I'm hoping that when they do bring back Soap & Glory into drugstores that the formula doesn't change on this, and that they will bring this back, because I would like to repurchase this again in the future, which will probably be a long time down the road because there's a lot of product in here for just using it in those certain areas of your face. The last 2 products I want to talk about are hair products. One of them I also mentioned in my What's New in Beauty product video last month, and it's the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Protector. This stuff is amazing. They were so kind to send me this, and it was, like I mentioned in that other video, it was one of the things where I'd been seeing on Instagram and social media where it's like, I want to try that. Oh, it smells so good. So this stuff, I'm sorry, when I first heard about it, I thought, how gimmicky. Like, how gimmicky. Let's just talk about that. How gimmicky. A night mask for your hair that's supposed to make your hair more manageable and shiny and lovely for 5 days. Like, that made no sense to me. I will have to say this stuff is amazing though. It is not cheap. It is $28 at Sephora for this little bottle. That is just, to me, kind of a little bit absurd. I don't know if I will purchase this. I mean, I probably will, but I'm just saying, like, I love this, but I do think $28 is a lot of money for somebody with, like me, with a lot of hair that is going through it so fast. But I have been using this for the last few weeks. I don't use this like all the time. I do try to only limit myself to once a week because, again, I use so much of it in my hair, and it's such a small bottle, and I'm wanting this free one to last. But this stuff is amazing. It's supposed to make your hair more manageable. It's supposed to make your hair more healthy for 5 washes. Like I said, I won't say that it lasts for 5 washes, but it does for the next few days and few washes make your hair just like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just amazing. When I don't blow dry or straighten my hair, it makes it just look so much better air dried, and it's just, for a stay-at-home mom who doesn't like to do her hair and makeup every day, this is just amazing. So it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. You're supposed to put it in your hair and then just sleep. And it doesn't ruin your pillow. I can tell you that. My pillows have been fine. And it's not greasy. It's not heavyweight. I do tend to wash my hair out or wear it in a ponytail the next day just because it is a little bit heavy in my hair. But I think in normal people's hair it wouldn't be. But again, this stuff is amazing. And I use it once a week. I do use like 6 squirts though, and they say to use 3 because 3's not gonna make it through here. The last beauty product I want to talk about is the Kenra Blow Dry Spray. I'm almost out of this stuff, and that makes me really sad because now that I have processed my hair, I have been really careful about how much heat I'm putting on it and what, you know, using this regularly. So I've talked about this for the last like year and a half. I love this stuff. It is just, it's amazing. I haven't been able to find any blow dry spray that even comes close to being as great as this in regards to protecting my hair, in regards to making my hair dry faster, and also the lightweightness of it. Blow dry spray is supposed to help your hair just dry faster in general, and again, it's a very good heat protectant. So my hair is just super soft after I use it because I have been using a hair straightener every once in a while, and it's just amazing. I'm sad. I'm almost out. I'm gonna have to buy more, but I love this stuff. So now that we're at the end of beauty products, I do have a few miscellaneous things to show you guys. The first thing that I've been really loving this month are these Glacial, I don't know, vitamin waters in Revive fruit punch flavor. Delicious. Loving it. They're really good. And then the last 2 things are gluten-free snacks that I've been really loving. These are the gluten-free popped rice crisps by Quaker. As you guys know, I am gluten-free, or mostly gluten-free, so I've been trying to find some yummy gluten-free snacks to chow on, and these are amazing. The 2 favorites of mine are the chocolate and the apple cinnamon. The apple cinnamon ones taste exactly like Apple Jacks, and the chocolate ones taste exactly like Cocoa Puffs or Count Chocula, in my opinion. So that is it for my monthly favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will leave all the links underneath this video to everything that I mentioned if I can find them, as always. And if you enjoy videos like this, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you want for new videos, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.